Alright. So we're going to try our luck at Nuremberg. Only done this a couple of times. New to this, I don't really care for the car that I have, even though it is kind of fast for the track. But I'm also on a controller, so I have several things against me, but we're going to try our luck and see what happens. Get on the old boat scooting buggy. Last couple times I've had people put me into the wall. I'm still learning the track, so it's going to take a little while. And by the time I get it learned, it'll be a different track. It'll be another week, and they'll switch tracks. But that's okay, is all right. Yes, Eve. Very bad timing, Eve. Daddy got 50 seconds. Yeah. Alright. At least bouncing off the walls and stuff, y'all get something to laugh about. It'll take me a little while to get good at the track, anywhere near competitive. But we'll see what happens. I enjoy racing anyway, and I love the Nuremberg. All that I've ever watched on the Nuremberg, and I've raced Nuremberg on many other games, and I've actually raced it on this game, but going the opposite direction, what I believe is the correct way. But this is backward, and might sound stupid, but it can get kind of confusing because now you got to remember the track in reverse. But we shall see. Let's boogie. I did not qualify because I don't have time to qualify. Yep. Well, these guys are just going to walk off and leave me. About the only way I'm going to gain any positions is when people crash. Hopefully I'm not in it. And definitely hope I'm not the reason for it. But I don't have the wheel, I don't have the pedals, none of that fancy stuff. It's all by controller and a monster TV. Alright, Grandpa. Let's get it on. I want you to go out there and hit that pace car. Alright. The race I just did, I passed like 5 people down the straightaway before we got into that first corner. So I know I'm just as fast, if not faster. Not gonna happen here. Oh, come on. No. Oh, got a cramp in my foot. Not good. This old boy's gonna lose it for sure. Yep. Every time right there. Sorry, fellas. Wow, really? Oh, come on, Grandpa. Get your stuff together. Really? Okay, y'all aren't going to know this because you can't see behind me and I didn't look behind me. But I just got hit from the back. And that's what caused all that right there. People trying to pass where there's really no room to pass. And I can't stay on the damn track. Holy sweet Jesus. Oh, no, 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 no. Shh, Nikes. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Nope. All right, Grandpa, let's go. Wow. That was almost brutal. Rating's going down on that one for sure, for sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do it again. One more again. Well, the more I drive it, the better I'll get at it. It's just gonna take a little bit. Little bitsies. All right. Sorry about the dead time here. I got 7.5 minutes of dead time here, and I apologize to anybody watching, but there's really not a whole lot I could do. Yeah, I could jump on the track and run some corners and stuff like that, but I don't know how to set the car to make any real difference about anything. I haven't watched enough people to explain it to me on what does what and how and who and all that good kind of stuff like that. And I'm not downgrading anybody or anything like that. I don't mean to like that. I'm just saying I don't know enough about setting the car up to do any real good, and there's not 7 minutes is not enough time to even run one lap, so kind of defeats the purpose. The only thing I can do is hone my skills on the first 15, 20, 30 corners, whatever. Biggest thing there for me in the beginner is to just try to my best to stay out of everybody's way. And the more I get familiar with the track, then the faster I can go at it, the better I'll be at it and all that. Eventually I'll get to the point where I can get up there. I was almost top 10 on that one. And I know watching a lot of other people, top 10 is garbage, in comparison. As you get them that usually they're in the top 5 easy, top 3. Not pole position, but podium position. Well, I ain't gonna be there for a long time. But I got a whole bunch of good stuff to learn. But I will say this, once I get the wheels and the pedals and everything here and set up and everything organized, you'll see a difference. Working on this controller, it's hard to even flow your steering, especially with my thumb, and me being old on top of it. I don't have the coordination like a lot of these other young racers and YouTubers that I watch and envy to a sense, because they got good setups. Now there is one guy I watch that plays on a controller, and he's on a professional level, So there's all kinds of stuff I'd like to learn from him, and he goes by the name of Race Boy. If you haven't, please do jump on over and check him out. Won't do any good to say I sent you because he doesn't know who the hell I am, even though I've been subscribed to him for a long time. However, he's on a professional level and with the controller, and you'd almost never know he was on a controller, but he sure does. So I know it's quite possible to be very competitive on the controller. It's just getting my coordination to match the track, and other drivers. There's no way to know what this guy or that guy is going to do, and me being alert on every little detail, it's going to take a while to hone those skills because I'm very new to this not just this game, but this setup, the way this is, me playing with other people. I've seen them, but I thought there for a long time that they were just creating their own lobbies and doing it that way, until I got to the point where that unlocked for me, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Me and Headstrong, another guy that I run with a lot, I play with a lot, and even live stream, was telling me about sport. You go to sport, and that's where you join these. So this is only my second time doing this. So I do apologize for this track. Anyway. Now last week it was some really, really slow cars. And just about time I started getting that down pat, it switched weeks, and now we got the new track. Well, Nuremberg's my favorite out of the three that are available. So now it's trying to hone some skills on Nuremberg to increase my my rating. So far, every race I've done, it's went down instead of up, and I expected that, but that's okay. We ain't gonna spaz on it just yet. Eventually it'll come, and the skill level will get there, and then it'll just go up for the most of it until I get where I believe I need to be, which is gonna take a while. But I'm okay with that too. Pretty hot in here. To me. Pretty warm. Meowser, buddy. For a small, well, you ain't that small of a cat. Mom's looking at dinner.
Is Dean and Bobby downstairs?
Super GT's another really, really good one. He's on professional level. He actually races real cars in real life now. He's, I won't say made the transfer over, like on a full-time basis, but because he still does YouTube playing Gran Turismo, but he joined a crew and races real now also, which is awesome to have made a transition from playing a simulation game to a real thing. He's won all kinds of things, and he's a hell of a good racer and a good young man. Yeah, the top guy, Sleep, YouTube. He's done an 8 minute and 33 second .977. The guy that I was looking at earlier did an 8:21. So he's 12 seconds off of that pace. And I can't even come close to that. Hell, I'm almost a minute behind him, so that's okay. We'll eventually get there. I'll get you, my pretty little dog, Toto, too. Okay. How am I not dead last? What in the world? Oh, this ain't good. Another Audi right on my bumper. 2 Porsches. Got a Ford GT up there. Alright, let's get serious. Oh, wow. Already punted. Wow. Wow. Oh, my bad. That was all me there. was me again. Come on, get out of the grass. Now my car's pulling. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Really? My car's pulling hard to the right. I got too much damage. Oh, no. Damn it. Sorry, buddy. Oh, shnikey. Really? Wow. Well, oh, so far to go. Come on. Not catching them. It's a constant battle. My car's pulling so damn hard to the right, it ain't funny, and I've done most of it myself. Wow, that was a joke. I apologize for that garbage y'all just watched. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Garbage. Grandpa's garbage. Meow. Meow. That's all you know is meow. Okay. Nope. So much to learn. I'd be scared to be on the track with me too.
again. When I get paid.
Oh, qualifying time is over. Alright. Try this one more again. Let's see what kind of crap show this is going to be. I'll be all over the place, bouncing off the walls. I really do try not to hit people. I don't like being in the way, but I don't think quick enough to look behind me. And even when I do look behind me, the numbers are across the screen where I can't see. This be my last attempt, and then I'm gonna shut down. This Audi isn't really, myself anyway, I don't think it's a bad car. The car can hang with them. I don't know about my skill level, but the car can hang with the Bowie style. If my skill level was where it needed to be, it'd be a whole lot better. Remembering the corners and the braking zones and stuff like that, but I haven't raced this track enough to know all of that quite yet. I'm gonna get slaughtered. Come on. Oh, thanks for the push. Appreciate it. Anybody else? Oh, no, that was just my mess up. That's what irritation will get you. It's off the track. Really? Come on, Grandpa. Holy crap, I'm gonna finish in the top 10. Maybe. Seventh. Holy sweet baby Jesus, that's my best finish yet, and it was sloppy as all get out. That way finished. All right, well, sorry for the eyesore, everybody, but I do appreciate all y'all coming out. Anybody that comes in the future to watch this, please do like, share, subscribe. Grandpa's going to get better, don't you worry. It's just a lot of racing that's going to have to happen for me to get where I think I need to be to even be close to competitive. But till the next time, you guys and gals have an absolutely glorious day, and be kind, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Good night, everybody.